B tournament, and here we are down in, even though we're in Arvada, I think. I should know our actual location. I just call it Denver. If you're from the Grand County, it's maybe others do that. Everything down here is Denver. But we're playing against Arvada Gold, who we already played once this tournament. Beat them the first game of the tournament, and here we are playing them again for the semifinal game. And it looks like we'll be playing against Vale. I believe it's Vale Red, I think, is the top Vale team, and that's who, if we win this, we'll be playing for the next round. And so, yeah, coming out on the ice. Let's see who we're starting with. It was really great for me. I couldn't be down here earlier, and awesome to have Clint and Anna videoing the last two. And I had to do work, so I could just listen, and we'll kind of call that way. So we can know what's going on. Kulpa, Moon, Shapansky starting up front. Daily Gold and Birdie on defense. Moon takes it down. He's going to bring it towards the front. He's got Kulpa right in front of the net. He's going to bring it behind, cuts it back. He's got some time to look for a pass. Shapansky's in the middle. He gets knocked hard, but Shapansky's going to pick up for him. Moon pops it back, and Arvada able to send it out. But we're able to get it pretty easily there. And they come across to Kulpa. Kulpa sending it up to Shapansky, near job just right in front of him there, into the corner. Arvada whips it around. Kulpa grabs it. He gets it back to Vela. Vela whipping it forward to Shapansky. Shapansky, nice turn, bringing it inside, but there's three Arvada players there. Vela coming on hard from behind. And Arvada moving it out. DeGarmo and Madsen in there. Madsen bringing it towards the front. He cuts back, loses his traction on the ice. And he's going to bring it around. Vela skating back. Thomas is also back there with him. Vela launches it forward, hoping to get to Thomas. Goes to Arvada player. Arvada whips it around the back. Bringing it through. DeGarmo shot wide of the goal. Pressure coming on. Two Arvada players, 2-on-2. Arvada bringing it towards the goal and crosses it towards the front. Nobody can get there. Arvada. Vela bringing it forward. 3-on-3. Vela brings it outside. He gets knocked into the corner. It's a good hit. He comes outside. Purdy to Madsen. Madsen sends it inside. Misses Thomas. Arvada moving it back in the other direction. They're going to whip it high. Madsen popping it into the middle. DeGarmo grabbing it. Goes up. Purdy chasing down. Line change for Fraser. Purdy putting pressure on. Good job there by Moon. Puck goes behind the net of the Fraser side of the ice. Fraser in white, as you probably know. Arvada in black and yellow. Pass towards the middle, slap shot towards the goal. Good save there. In goal, we have Bobo. And great save. That was through traffic, and he got a good control on it. Daily Gold with a great check in the back. Deflected again by Bobo. Bellis out there now as well. McNeil, Moon, and Bellis up front. Bellis is going to send it up to Moon. Moon chasing this one down. And it's going to be right in the middle of the ice, moving around, and Fraser able to knock it through. It's going to go behind the Arvada goal. No icing. Arvada trying to get it out. They mess up with that pass. Goes to McNeil. Daily Gold swipes at it. He's able to get back to it, cuts it back. Moon into the back of the net. He's looking, sends it up to Daily Gould. To the middle, shot by Bellis. Oh, just wide. It was a good opportunity there. And this so far has been a pretty good, hard-hitting game as we've begun here. Vela tries to skate it through. Gets caught by an Arvada player. And looks like an offsides call. We'll take the face-off near the goal. Line change. Kulpa, Shapansky, and DeGarmo coming in. Vela and Waldo on defense. We have 10:26 left to go in the first period. 0-0 the score. Arvada Gold Gold against Fraser Valley Eagles. Waldo knocking it out, trying to get out of the zone. Vella's going to take it behind our net. He skates it around, cuts back. Couple of Arvada players there. Copa trying to get it out. Two Arvada players squeeze him out. It's going to come to the middle of the ice. Oh, good job by Waldo. He gets a stick on it, knocks it wide of the goal. Shapansky backhands it, open for the middle to DeGarmo. Can't quite get through to him. Copa slashing at it. Player goes into the boards. Vella whips it around. Looking for Shapansky. Comes out of the zone. Arvada needing to reset. They're going to whip it back. Goes to Waldo. Waldo, nice grab. Skating it forward. Nice dump into the Arvada side of the ice. Pressure by DeGarmo. DeGarmo gets a stick on it, brings it forward, and he's going to skate this one around to the side of the net, into the corner. They're fighting for it. Copa's there too. Goes behind the net. Arvada whipping it around. This one's going to come out of the zone, and we'll have an icing call. That comes all the way down to the other side of the ice. 9:15 left to go. 0-0 the score. Thomas, Madsen, Moon on the ice, up front. Daly, Gould, and Purdy on defense. Moon with the faceoff. Thomas is on the near side, wing. Madsen on the far side. Puck goes down, goes back, slapped by Daly Gould. Can't get through there. Comes around the outside. Thomas chasing on. Purdy keeps it in the zone. This one whips around. Moon's going to be there. He gets a stick on it. He's looking for somebody in the middle. Gets off of his skates a little bit. Thomas trying to get there. And it comes out of the zone. Madsen, good job grabbing that one. Moving it down. Arvada putting some pressure on. And again, pretty physical game going so far, which is what we want to see. This is a semi-final game of this state championship, so it should be good, hard hockey. Arvada's setting it up top. They're going to send it around back of the Fraser side of the ice. Chipped up good defense by Daly Gould. A little trip there. We've got a tripping call, and so we're going to have a first power play for Fraser as Arvada tripped Purdy up, and we'll send one of them to the box. So Fraser with the 2-minute power play, 8:22 left to go, 0-0 the score. Looks like we're going to have Thomas, Moon, and Madsen kicking off the power play up front. Vella and Purdy on defense. Moon taking the face-off. We'll bring it to the near side of the ice. So Madsen's the one who's got it right in front of the goal. Moon taking the face-off. And it goes down, goes outside. Thomas skating to it. Knocks it around the outside. Purdy's going to be there. Purdy grabs it. He's going to launch it back in, goes over the boards, and so we'll bring that one back for another face-off. This time on the player's box side of the ice. Moon with the face-off. Thomas. Madsen up front with him. Puck goes down. Thomas sends it back to Vella. Vella brings it outside. Looking for some space. Shot. Deflected out by a player. Goes back to Vella again. Vella sends it back to Madsen. Madsen trying to get to Thomas. Thomas sends it to the middle to Madsen. Gets just off of his stick. Arvada going to bring it back. But good job, Purdy. Grabs it. Gets whipped back in. Offsides is the call. And we'll reset. 1:33 left to go in the power play. 7:55 left to play in the first period. 0-0 the score. We'll have a face-off in the middle of the ice. Moon, Thomas, Madsen still in up front. Vella, Purdy, and defense. Puck goes down, goes to Thomas, comes off of his skate. Arvada's able to grab it. Arvada dumping it in. Purdy is back there. Arvada hoping for an opportunity here with down a man. Puck goes back. Thomas trying to poke it forward. This one goes high over the goal. Madsen. He's going to skate it behind the net. And the boys are looking to set up. Goes to Thomas. Thomas looking for the pass. Sends it up to Moon. Moon tries to backhand it to Thomas, but goes wide. Vella's going to be there. Purdy as well. Purdy launching it down to Thomas. Thomas grabs it. He gets it off his skate. Oh, gets lost off by the Arvada player. Vella grabs it. 55 seconds in the power play. Vella's going to take some the speed. He's moving forward. Shot towards the goal. We had a call. Looks like an offsides call. And it's too bad. bring it back to the blue line. Kopa, Shapansky, and looks like DeGarmo will be up front. DeGarmo taking the face-off. We've got Vela and Waldo on defense. Puck goes down. DeGarmo, he's got it. Brings it across the zone. Arvada gets a skate on it. They're going to backhand it. Can't get it out. DeGarmo with the shot. Oh, good save by the goalie. Good shot by DeGarmo as he took that one in and sent it right to the breadbasket of the goalie. Able to cover it up. We'll have a face-off down on Arvada's side of the ice. 38 seconds left to go in the power play. DeGarmo taking the face-off. Puck goes down outside to Kopa. Kopa up to Vela. Vela, he's got some space. Shot wide of the goal. Arvada trying to get it out of the zone, and they do, but this will be no. Let's see, icing. We do icing at this age, even on the power play. So icing call. 26 seconds left to go on the power play. We'll bring it back down to the Arvada side of the ice. DeGarmo with the face-off. Kopa near side, white helmet. Puck goes down, goes to Kopa. Kopa looking around. Oh, can't quite get it back to Vela. His stick goes flying. Shapansky sends one inside. DeGarmo slapping around, looking for someone to pass to. He's got Kopa if he can use him. Oh, good shot, deflected by the goalie. Kopa's going to try to get on this one. Goes outside to Vela. Vela knocks it back in. 6 seconds in the power play. Shapansky fighting against the boards. In the corners, cuts it back. Good job. Shapansky still on it. Great job grabbing it again. Sends it to the middle. Arvada gets it. All right, we've got full strength now. And a good kill by Arvada, but Fraser had some great opportunities. Puck goes up to Kopa. Kopa skates it in. He's going to dump it into the corner, chase it down. Goes behind the net. And DeGarmo gets a stick on it. But Arvada able to get control of it. They're going to take it out of the zone and try to make it push the other direction. Arvada dumping it around. Daily Gould on it into the corner. Good poke. Gets it up to Shapansky. Shapansky moving it forward. Gets to DeGarmo. DeGarmo sending it across the blue line. Makes a couple moves. Gets past some players. And Kopa waiting patiently at the blue line for DeGarmo to get across. Kopa's got it. Kopa shot. Off the goalie, deflected, juicy rebound, nobody can get there. Again, Kopa slapping it in, great job. Waldo, or DeGarmo grabs it. Kopa, another opportunity, shoots, that was Kopa. So here's what happened, DeGarmo took a great shot at the goal, bounced out. Kopa grabbed it, nice couple moves, shot it back at the goalie again. And another deflection, and Moon was there to clean up the trash, wide open goal. And that was a team effort. Great job at Fraser, just continuing to fight for that puck and clean up those rebounds. And so that'll make the score 1-0, 5:15 left to go in the first period. Moon, McNeil, Bellis up front. Moon's going to skate this one down. He dumps it into the corner. Arvada trying to cut it back. Bellis putting pressure in the corner there. Daily Gould gets it back in the zone. Arvada bringing it out. Purdy, nice controlled play. He's going to send it off the boards. Ends up going to an Arvada player. Arvada hoping for the pass in the middle. They've got an opportunity. Good job by Bobo as he cleans that one up. And he keeps it in his bin. That was a hard one. There was a lot of traffic in front of Ridge there. And did a good job of getting his glove on it and then cleaning it up and making sure that nobody could get a rebound. 4:46 left to play. Moon with the face-off. Looks like Vela and Waldo on defense. Moon going behind. Vela's going to take it back there. Whips it around. It's going to come out of the zone. Arvada stumbles with it. They have to wait to get their players on side before they can go. Vela's skating forward. He's got an Arvada player against him there. And Arvada brings it inside, looking for the shot, but not much power. Good job by Waldo. That was a good pass into the middle. There was an Arvada player waiting, but Waldo got a skate on it and kept it out of the center of the ice. He got nailed after that, but just awesome defense there by Waldo. McNeil trying to get it forward. Arvada, another shot. Arvada's going to get past Waldo. So a little difficulty clearing that one there. Arvada got the shot just inside. able to keep it out of the zone. Purdy and Thomas back there. This one comes outside. Good deflection there by Madsen. Madsen grabs it, tries to pass it across to DeGarmo. Doesn't make it there. Daily Gould looking back to Thomas. Thomas trying to get it over and we've got an offsides call as they were all kind of fighting for the puck on the blue line. Looks like there was a bottle of water that had fallen onto the ice. I don't know how that thing got there. Ref doesn't know what to do with it. It's hard to know how to get it out of the area. Thomas on the far side. DeGarmo taking the face-off. Madsen in there. Madsen bringing it forward. Thomas is going to take it against the boards. Sends it up to Daily Gould. Daily Gould sends it to the middle. Arvada grabs it. Arvada skating it back and forth. They're going to whip it around. Purdy hoping to get there. Thomas, he's on it. Sends it back to DeGarmo. Behind the net. Arvada whipping it around to Daily Gould. Daily Gould, good job getting his stick on it again. Tries to get to Thomas. Thomas back and forth. Backhand. Can't quite get control on the puck. Goes to Madsen. Madsen sends it up to Waldo. It's going behind the net. Thomas putting pressure on. Goes to Daily Gould. Daily Gould sends it up to Waldo. Waldo in the middle to Thomas. Thomas grabs it. Backhand just off the side of the goal. DeGarmo skating it back and forth. He's got a chance here. Shot. And it looks, almost a deflection with Thomas. That was a great shot by DeGarmo. Dropped right in front of the goal. Thomas not able to get a stick on it. And we'll have an icing call and bring it back down to the Arvada side of the ice. Great opportunity there. Good shot by DeGarmo. And near deflection goal by Thomas. Just couldn't quite get the stick on the puck. There's so many players around. So we'll have Moon, Kolpa, and Shapansky up front. Vela, Waldo on defense still. 1-1 the score, 2:46 left to go in this first period. Again, if you just joined us, this is a semifinal game of this U14 state championship. Moon with face-off. Puck going around. Arvada sends it out to Waldo. Waldo, good job knocking it into Moon in the corner. Moon puts it back to Shapansky, gets past his stick. Arvada moving it forward, but it's going to go easily to Vela. He's got two players on him, so he's going to have to get it out of there. He skates it behind the net, whips it around, looking for Kolpa. Comes out of the zone to an Arvada player. Arvada setting up top. They whip it down, sending it around. Kolpa skating towards it. Arvada moving around. Good job. Moon grabs it. Breakaway by Moon. Let's see what he can do here. Goes right to the glove of the goalie. Good positioning by the goalie. Sends to the middle. Kolpa almost a shot. Another swat at it. It's bouncing around the front of the goal. Nobody can quite get purchase on it. Vela, good job grabbing it before it comes out of the zone, whipping it in. Arvada, good job. Vela gets a skate on it. Keeps it forward. He's looking for somebody in the middle. He's got Moon there if he can get to him. We've got a penalty. I'm not sure if it's tripping. I saw Kolpa go down. And yeah, it's going to be a penalty against Arvada. We'll have another power play for Fraser. Great job by Kolpa as he got his skate on that, Vela as he got his skate on that one was coming out. And then Kolpa got tripped in the middle of the ice. DeGarmo, Thomas, Madsen up front. Vela, Waldo on defense. Power play, 2 minutes. 1:38 left to go in the first period. Puck goes down, goes back to Vela. Vela comes out of the zone. Vela cuts it back and ends up going to an Arvada player. Thomas back checking. Goes outside. Vela's on it. Vela skate behind the net. Ready to set up. Goes to Thomas. Thomas grabs it. Who does he pass to? Goes forward. It's going to go into the corner. Thomas is going to get there, looking for someone to pass it in front. Arvada whips it around, comes out of the zone. Purdy goes across to DeGarmo. DeGarmo brings it over to Madsen. Madsen looking for the pass, sends it towards the goal, deflected out wide. Arvada moving it forward. Moon. DeGarmo in the middle. It goes into the corner on the Arvada side of the ice. This one's going to deflect out wide off Purdy's skate. And there's a race here for Vela and the Arvada player. A good reverse hit by Vela. Arvada tried to put a shoulder on him. sends it up to Vela. Vela with some speed, moving forward. He gets past one player, goes into the corner. Fraser setting up here. We got Purdy. Purdy sends it through off the ref. Comes back to Purdy. Purdy shot towards the goal, deflected by a Arvada skate. Goes out to DeGarmo. DeGarmo looking for the pass. He's moving it around. Sends it to the middle. Good stick by Arvada, keeping that one outside of the middle of the ice. Goes out to Madsen. Madsen keeps it in the zone. Sends it back. Arvada going through. And we almost could have had too many men on the ice there, but looks like it wasn't. So that's going to be the end of the first period. We'll have 22 seconds left to go in the second period on the power play. 1-1 the score as we finish this first period of play in the semifinals of this U14 tournament. So our first goal was made by Moon, and it was a great team effort as we had DeGarmo taking the shot towards the goal, deflected out Kolpa with the second shot, and it deflected out to Moon, who could poke it in relatively easily, using the right place at the right time, and a heads-up play. Followed by that, we had, not too many minutes later, a Arvada goal. It was a good shot on the wide side, outside of the net, and just slipped past Bobo's leg pad. And we've had a few opportunities since then, so hopefully we'll get one or two of these in the back of the net. I feel like our team does well as the game goes on, kind of eases into the flow of the game, and if we can keep our energy up, it's a good, hard-hitting game, fast game, and we'll be ready to see the boys if we get a few more in the back of the net. Looks like we're going to start out with this power play, 22 seconds left to go. Moon in center. Actually, we're going to do DeGarmo in center, Moon on the wing, near side, Madsen on the far side wing, Purdy and Daly Gould on defense. 22 seconds left to go in the power play. Puck goes down. DeGarmo trying to push it forward, goes back to Madsen. Madsen pops it up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo brings it across the blue line, looking for Moon in the middle. Oh, he can't quite get to him before Arvada gets there. But Madsen has it, looking for the pass. He's going around the back. See if he can cut it towards the middle. Goes to an Arvada player. Arvada, they're going to launch this one down, and this will be an icing call. And that'll be the end of the power play. So we'll bring it down to our side of the ice, but it'll be full strength. Down on, I should say, the Arvada side of the ice, full strength down there. Same team out there. We've got Moon, DeGarmo, and Madsen up front. DeGarmo taking the face-off, Daly Gould and Purdy on defense. DeGarmo sends it back to the Daly Gould. Daly Gould shot towards the goal, blocked by the goalie. We'll set that one up again. 13:32 left to go in the second period. 1-1 the score. DeGarmo with a face-off. Goes to the middle. Madsen fighting for it. Daly Gould's got on the outside. He's going to whip it around the Moon. Moon controlling it there in the corner. Brings it towards the middle. Looking for the shot. Goes outside to Purdy. Purdy. Shot towards the goal. Oh, just wide. McNeil's in there. Oh, no, that's DeGarmo in there. Comes outside. Purdy. Again. Oh, he fans on it, but good job catching up on that one, as it could have been a fast break for Arvada, but he kept on it. DeGarmo puts it back. Looking to get forward. Daly Gould keeps it in the zone. Or not in the zone, but keeps it from going into our zone. Puck up to Moon. Moon can't get it past the Arvada player, but DeGarmo skating it down. DeGarmo moving back and forth. Looks for the pass. He's got a great opportunity here to Moon. Oh! It's still in front of the net. Oh my goodness. That was a great try. Good save by the goalie. As it was an amazing pass by DeGarmo to Moon. Moon trying to get past the goalie. And I think it goes off his pads a couple times in there. But never could get in the back of the net. So we'll have a face-off down on the Arvada side of the ice. Thomas taking the face-off. Bellis, McNeil in there with him. On defense, Waldo and Vela. Puck goes forward. Thomas chases it into the corner. Sends it to the middle. Oh, we had McNeil. Opportunity. McNeil again. Off the goalie. Thomas tries to get it against the boards. Vela keeps it in the zone. He backhands it. Look at Thomas. Oh, good opportunity there. That was great. Backhand 1:15 left to go. We want to see those opportunities. Enough opportunities. We'll get one in the back of the net. Thomas, McNeil, Bellis.
Puck goes outside. Arvada takes it behind the net. Arvada hoping to move this one forward.
They skate back and forth. Vela, good defense. Takes it off the Arvada player's stick, cuts it back, and they're ready to move the other direction. Vela trying to send it forward, gets caught by a Arvada player, and they knock it forward. This one's going to go down wide, and we're going to have an icing call. And I'm guessing a line change here for the boys. Looks like front will have Kopa, DeGarmo, and Shapansky. In defense, Daily Gold and Purdy. 11:51 left to go, second period, 1-1 the score. DeGarmo with a face-off. DeGarmo goes back. DeGarmo's got it. He chips it forward. Great pass to Shapansky, but it's going to be a skating race. And Arvada gets there first. Purdy hoping to get there on the far side. Arvada sends it towards the middle. Daily Gould's there to keep it out of the front of the net. Daily Gold sends it up to Shapansky. Shapansky trying to get it across. Ends up going to an Arvada player. And Arvada, chance here. Good save by Bobo. Arvada looking for the chance. Send it down to the corner. They're hoping somebody in the middle will be there. They send it behind the net. Goes to another Arvada player. Kolbe tries to make a big hit. Ends up getting dodged on and smacks into the boards hard. But he looks okay.
Daily Gold launches it down. Deflection by the goalie.
Shapansky trying to get there. Goes to Purdy. Purdy out to Kolbe. Kolbe backhands it. Kolbe hopping off the ice. Thomas coming on. DeGarmo goes to Shapansky. Shapansky throws it in. Interference looked like on the far side against Thomas, but nothing called. No penalty. It should have been a tripping call against Fraser. Oh, no, hands up. So we will have our first kill as Arvada is going to have a power play opportunity here. I believe that was Waldo. Or maybe it was DeGarmo. Let's see who's going in the box. DeGarmo going in, and so we've got a kill for Fraser. Vela and Daily Gold on defense. Moon and Madsen up front.
2-minute power cut.
Power play kill. Moon with the face-off. Goes back. Vela hoping to get something
On it. It's going to whip into the corner. Daily Gold can't get it.
into the corner there as it comes past him. Arvada trying to set up. Go outside to Madsen. Madsen able to knock it out of the zone. It's going to go back. Good job of making them waste some time. But Madsen gets pushed off the play. Vela chasing behind the net. He's going to whip this one around. Hoping to get to Madsen again. Madsen, he's got a fast break here. Cuts it back. Off a skate. Oh, can't quite get control. Get a good shot. And Arvada coming back the other direction. Daily Gould, good defense. Putting the pressure on. Trying to keep it out from the center of the ice. Daily Gould, good job. Hits some of the boards. Boom, taking it outside. Sends it across to Vela. Comes off his stick into a Arvada player, but Madsen able to chase this one down. No icing calls. It went off an Arvada player. Good job by Madsen hustling there. He gets to it. And Arvada going back the other direction, but it goes out to Purdy. Purdy whips it in. 57 seconds left to go in the kill. Good pressure there by, looks like Moon now out there. Vela
On defense.
shot wide of the goal. Purdy fighting for it into the corner, trying to get it out of the zone again. Arvada gets it. They're looking for a pass in the middle. They go up to the point. Thomas on it. Puts the pressure on.
Goes outside of the point.
Again. Shot towards the goal, deflected wide by Ridge. Over. Purdy on the corner. Goes up to the point. Thomas with the pressure. Deflected by, oh my goodness, great save by Bobo. As that one came outside wide, and really good opportunity for Arvada there, but Bobo was on it, watching what was going on there. Comes back up to the point. Arvada takes a shot. Deflected out. And, oh man, another save by Bobo. Comes outside. And we've got a fast break. go wide. We've got a fast break for Arvada, and there's a whistle called, so that we're not going to have an opportunity there. Full strength now. Not sure exactly what went on, but a whistle was called by the ref. And so we'll reset. A couple of beautiful opportunities there for Fraser. Just not able to get one in the back of the net. 1-1 the score. Fraser's first kill was successful. 8-10 left to play. This is a good game against Arvada Gold, team we beat earlier in this tournament. But it was a tight game even then. DeGarmo taking the face-off, goes back. We've got Bellis. Bellis
Fighting for it. Arvada bringing it outside. Gets looking to get it forward. They do. They send it to the front. But Birdie able to get there. Birdie pops it forward, hoping to get to one of our players. Bellis trying to get on it. DeGarmo controls it in the back, looking for someone to pass to. He gets knocked off the puck, sends it forward, comes off the ref. McNeil fighting for it, and it's there. The puck's sitting down. Arvada grabs it, trying to get some movement, but good job by the Fraser defense. Oh, fan shot. We need to get that one out of there as it was moving in front of the goal. Shot by Arvada. Oh, and that one just slips through. That was not a fast shot, but there was a lot of traffic in front of Bobo. And so that slow puck just kind of creeped through, and I don't think Bobo even saw it coming in, as there was a lot of people in front of him, and it just got wide of his pad. So 2-1 the score.
7:21 left to play. Fraser's setting up in the middle here. We've got Thomas, Shapansky, and Kolba. Puck goes outside. Arvada grabs it. Arvada trying to move it forward. Defense pushing the pressure on Arvada. Take another swat at it. Shot. Good deflection there by Vela. Another shot, and
Puck is down. Not sure what's going on. I almost thought Arvada had a second goal there as the net was wide open for the deflection. But Bobo able to lay on it. And we'll reset here the face-off. 1-2 the score. Thomas, Kolpa, Shapansky, puck in the back. Sent outside to the point. Arvada on the point, shoots it towards the goalie, and puck was just bouncing around there. And we are having way too many chances in front of the goal. Arvada gets another one in. So that's going to make the score 3-1. And the last about minute of play, we have just had a lot of pucks bouncing in front of the net. And we need to clean that up if we want to win this game. So Fraser down by 2 points. A lot of time left, a lot of game left. 6:54 left to go in the second period. Moon, DeGarmo, Madsen up front. Puck goes in. Arvada, their side of the ice. Moon keeps it in the zone. Goes in the corner. He's fighting for it. Looking for a hit against the boards. Can't quite get there. This one comes out wide. Not sure if they're going to have an icing call. Yep, icing call. We'll bring it back down to the Fraser side of the ice. Sorry, the Arvada side of the ice. DeGarmo with the face-off. Moon and Madsen up front. Daily Gold and Birdie on defense. Puck's dropped. DeGarmo gets a skate on it, keeps it out. DeGarmo shot towards the goal, deflected out. Arvada able to grab it. Arvada sends it in. Oh, an opportunity here for Arvada. A little fast break. Good job by Madsen. And looks like it was an offsides call anyway. A great skate back by Madsen, just fighting hard to make sure that there wasn't a fast break towards the goal. Taking the face-off move. Madsen in front. Puck goes outside. Arvada gets it into the zone. 3 Fraser players there. This one's going to go behind the net. On the Fraser side of the ice, they whip it around to the point. Point sends it back in, goes to DeGarmo. DeGarmo looking to get it out of the zone. Arvada on hard. DeGarmo comes out. He's got Moon across if he can get to him. DeGarmo brings it around. He's got it behind the net, looking for someone to pass to. He gets swallowed up by a couple Arvada players. Arvada tries to poke check it out. Moon's there. Madsen going in for the hit. An opportunity here for, and he's got his stick held. That should be a penalty. Shot towards the goal, deflected outside wide. Not sure what's going on. Looks like a whistle must have blown. I didn't hear the whistle. I believe it's a penalty against, no penalty. So full strength, both sides. 5:44 left to play. 3-1 to score. Thomas, Shapansky, and Kolpa up front. Vela and Purdy on defense. Thomas poking at it. Goes to Kolpa. Kolpa shot towards the goal. Deflected wide by one of their players. Thomas in the corner. He's fighting for it. Thomas down on the ice. Kolpa, now he's fighting for it. Putting his shoulder into a player. Arvada's going to take it out of the zone. Purdy puts a shoulder on that player. Vela's able to get there. He whips it forward, hoping to get it over there to Shapansky. Comes out of the zone. Shot wide of the goal. And we're going to have a power play penalty on Kolpa. And that was unfortunate. So, power play kill for Fraser. Not the time we need a power play. As we are down by 2. 5:12 left to go in the second period. So let's hope maybe the power play kill can give the boys the motivation to just push hard. We actually often do well on the kills. DeGarmo trying to get it out of the zone. Goes up to the point. Arvada sends it around the outside. Waldo, he's there. He flicks it around. Madsen tries to get to it. Going up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo skating it forward. Arvada able to get on it. Good job by DeGarmo sending it back in. This one goes out. DeGarmo trying to swat at it. Comes across the zone. And they grab it. So Moon bringing it back in. We've got 3 Arvada players looking for the chance to pass it up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo fighting against the boards. They are behind the Arvada goal. They're fighting for it. Arvada gets it out. And now they're going to have a chance with a high level of, oh my goodness, good pass forward. This one's going to go up to Ridge. Good job by Ridge getting his glove on that one, as it could have been a really dangerous fast break for Arvada. 1:11 left to go in the kill. Thomas coming on. Daily Gold, Purdy, Madsen. Puck goes outside of the point. Arvada takes a shot. Deflected by Thomas. Thomas knocks it. Thomas skating down. He's got some speed. He's got Madsen if he can use him. Gets past 1, gets past 2, backhands under the goal. Good save by the goalie. Thomas slapping his stick on the ice. Now, not everybody else knows this, but his backup stick's a lot shorter than his main one, so no need to break a stick when you're not even playing the game. Thomas tries to get it forward, goes to Arvada. Arvada, good back check by Thomas. Thomas trying to get it in, goes forward. Thomas gets a stick in there. Arvada brings it out. 48 seconds left to go on the power play. Kill. Puck goes outside. Madsen whipping it down. Arvada, good skate. Saves it. Good job. Purdy grabs this one in the middle. He's going to have Thomas on the outside. He takes it, some space. Shot towards the goal. Oh, deflected outside. Purdy sending it up to Daily Gould. Daily Gould sends it inside. Deflected out. Oh my goodness, penalty there. I can't believe they didn't see that. Thomas totally tripped up. Goes outside. And Arvada playing some rough cheap shot stuff in the back of the ice. Refs aren't looking. I guess that's hockey. DeGarmo, Moon, Vela, Waldo. 18 seconds left to go in the power play kill. Good job. DeGarmo gets a stick on it, brings it forward. He's got Moon coming on. DeGarmo skating it down. Shot towards the goal, deflected high into the netting by a Arvada player. 8 seconds left to go in the kill. 3:20 left to go in the second period. 3-1 the score. Fraser down. We got to get a couple in the back of the net here if we want to stay in this tournament. DeGarmo taking the face-off. Waldo, Vela on defense. Moon up with DeGarmo. Puck goes outside. 5 seconds left to go in the kill. Puck goes back to Waldo. Waldo whips it forward. Goes up to Kulpa out of the box. Full strength for Fraser. Goes back to Waldo. Waldo sends it across. Great pass up there. Goes to McNeil or DeGarmo. Moon gets a stick on it. Arvada able to grab it. Arvada launches it through. Vela's going to be there. Sends it up. Looking for Madsen. Madsen slowing it down. He's got some time. Sends it up to DeGarmo, but comes off of his stick and goes to Arvada player. Waldo chasing down, but we're going to have an icing call. And this one will go back to the Arvada side of the ice. 2:40 left to play. Second period. Fraser needs to get a couple on the board to tie things up as the score is 1-3. They've had a lot of opportunities. We just need to get one in the net. DeGarmo, Moon, Madsen up front. DeGarmo sends it back to Vela. Vela slap shot. Saved by the goalie. DeGarmo with the face-off again. Vela up top. Vela and Waldo on defense. Goes to Madsen. Madsen sends it back to Waldo. Waldo now keeps it back in. It's gone along the boards there. Arvada gets it out. We're going to have a 2-on-1. And good pass just in front of the Arvada player, but they've got some space. Good job. Waldo gets back there, gets a skate on it, keeps it coming in front of the net. Fraser moving the other direction. Moon fighting for it. Arvada trying to get it out of the zone. Or out of there. Vela, he skates it back and forth. One move, two moves, knocks the player down. Looking wide, cuts it back. Looking for someone to pass to, comes off an Arvada player, but Waldo able to keep it in the zone. Arvada grabs it, they're going to reset. Good job, deflection by DeGarmo. Madsen behind the net, sends it up to Waldo. Waldo takes his time. Good pass across to Moon. Moon tries to make a move, gets caught up by an Arvada player. Vela grabs it. Vela sending it up to Moon. Goes down into the Arvada side of the ice. DeGarmo on it. DeGarmo, Arvada gets past there. And there's going to be an icing call. We'll get a line change for Fraser. These guys have been on for a little while. 1:23 left to go. Thomas coming on. Looks like on defense we'll have Daly Gold and Purdy. McNeil and Bellis with Thomas up front. Thomas gets the face-off over to McNeil. McNeil to Purdy. Purdy to Thomas. Can't control that in front of the net. Goes to an Arvada player. Arvada whips it up top. And we're going to have a little bit of a break. Daly Gould, good job getting back there. Shot. Deflected by Bobo. Goes back to Arvada. Arvada sends it behind the net. Daly Gould chasing for it into the corner. He whips it up, goes to Bellis, comes to the middle. Arvada able to keep it in the zone. Bellis, good pressure. Goes to Thomas. Thomas goes through, tries to get a couple moves. Goes McNeil, can't quite control it there, comes out of the zone. Purdy putting a shoulder on a player. Thomas, deflection. Good job by Bobo getting that save. .43 seconds left to go in the second period. Line change for Fraser. DeGarmo, Shapansky, Kulpa coming in. DeGarmo's going to take the face-off. Buck goes to the middle. DeGarmo sends it up to Shapansky. Shapansky backhands it, gets it out of the zone, but Arvada player gets able to grab it. Fraser getting it down there. That should be a non-icing call. Kulpa chasing it down. Shapansky keeps it on that side of the ice. Arvada trying to move it again. They send it to the middle. Kolpa grabs it, gets a stick on skate on it. They launch it in, and Arvada moving it around. Kolpa's going to get on that one. Goes to Daily Gold. Daily Gold knocks it in. Kolpa chasing around the outside. 5 seconds left to play in this period. Goes outside. Purdy sending it in. That's going to be the end of the period. 3-1 the score. Challenging period for Fraser Valley as we entered that period 1-1. Great job by the boys. We just got to get some of these in the back of the net. They had about a minute there, 2 minutes of just some dangling pucks in the front. And it looks like they've worked on cleaning that up. Now we got to get some of ours in there, even things up a little bit. Getting ready for this third period of play. Looks like we're starting with DeGarmo, Madsen, Moon in front. Vela and Waldo on defense. Moon taking the face off. Fraser needing to get some here in the net. Final period. We don't want this to be the final period of our tournament or of our season. Boys need to play hard. They can do it. They've already beat this team once this tournament. Moon with the face-off. Madsen. DeGarmo helping him up front. Vela, Waldo on defense. Puck down. Goes back to Vela. Vela skating it forward. Vela, long shot. Gloved by the goalie. Comes out wide. Vela's able to get there. Madsen covering up for Vela on defense. Sends to the middle. Nobody's there. DeGarmo shot towards the goal. Good save by the Arvada goalie. Great chance there. Good opportunity, good try by DeGarmo. Powerful shot. Just ended up being grabbed by the goalie. Good hustle by Vela getting behind the net and sending that one into the middle where it's dangerous. Moon with face-off. Same team out on the ice. Puck goes back. Vela, shot towards the goal, wide. Comes outside. Madsen sends it back in. Looking for Moon. Moon deflected out to an Arvada player. Comes up to the point. Arvada can't get it out. Now they do. Vela. A couple sticks on it. Vela slowing it down. Sends it back in. Puck against the boards. Comes outside. It's the fast break. Let's see if Waldo can get there. Waldo, good job defensively as he keeps that one. That was a dangerous 2-on-1, but Fraser able to get there. Can't get it out of the zone. Oh, there we go. Moon kicking it forward. He's going back the other direction. Gets past one player. Looking towards the middle. And it's back in the net. He got it. It's in. Oh, my goodness. That thing is in. Absolutely. They didn't call that one quickly. I saw it cross the line. That's going to bring the score to 2-3. Let's hope that's the motivation the boys need. Great job by Moon, second goal of the day. And he took that one towards the net. And a great job as he skated it forward. I thought he was going to be too far to get it into the goal. Then cut back and just sent it through the 5-hole. Thomas, Kolpa, Shapansky, Thomas skating it forward. Goes back to Arvada, trying to move it forward. Into the zone. Kolpa back checking. Good job by Kolpa. Good back check. Goes up to the Arvada. Fraser trying to get out of the zone. Looks like this one goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off. Or potentially a offsides call. Thomas, Shapansky, Kolpa. On defense, Daily Gould and Purdy. Puck goes in. Arvada trying to move it around. Goes outside wide to Daily Gould. Daily Gould whipping it forward. Good job. Gets it out of the zone. Thomas skating hard. Let's see what we can do here as they force Arvada to move it way back. Copa gets on it. He's going to whip it down there into the corner. Thomas chasing on. He gets it, chases it in the corner. He's going to get there. Sends it, hoping to get it past to the middle. It was, open opportunity there for Fraser. Couldn't quite get it the right way. Thomas kicks it to the front. And it looks like an offsides is the call. And so we'll reset down near the blue line. 11:59 left to go, 2-3 the score. Fraser needing to use this momentum to get another one in the net and even up this game. Vela, Waldo on defense. Moon, DeGarmo, Madsen up front. Goes backside, Vela. Skating it, he's going to take his time, brings it around. He sends it up, great pass to DeGarmo. DeGarmo through to Vela, great, amazing pass. Goes, shot in the back of the net. That's what Vela's been looking for all weekend. Come on. That was such an incredible play as Vela took that one outside. Saw DeGarmo waiting on the board, sent it to him. The quick give and go. You couldn't have asked for a better pass. Vela brings it in, and Vela does what Vela does. He scores. Awesome. 3-3. Evening things up. Assist by DeGarmo, great goal by Vela. Madsen pushing pressure on Waldo or DeGarmo. Knocking in boards. Moon sends it across. Arvada can't control it. Arvada hoping to set up. Goes into the back. Vela's taking it back there. He's got a couple players coming on. Gets past one, but can't get past them both. Moon skating this one forward. He's got DeGarmo on the far side. He's going to dump it in. We have 4 Arvada players down there. But Moon's there to see if goes outside. Vela, good job controlling it. DeGarmo skating it down, back forth. He's got a chance here. Oh, great save by the goalie. Really good try by DeGarmo. As he went for the upper corner, and the goalie just able to get his blocker on that one and send it up into the netting. 11 minutes to go, third period. Thomas, Shapansky, Kolpa out on the ice. Daily Gould, Purdy on defense. Puck goes down. Thomas gets it back to Kolpa. Kolpa fighting for it. Puck's not moving around much. Comes out of the zone. Daily Gould's grabbed it. He backhands it, gets up to Purdy. Purdy sends it in. Thomas trying to skate it forward, ends up going off his stick to an Arvada player. Kolpa trying to skate it around. Thomas controlling it back there. This one's going to go out. Purdy skates in the back, slows it down. Purdy pushing it forward up to Shapansky, gets it back to Purdy. Purdy into the middle. He's got Thomas if he can get the pass. Goes to Sorry, he was moving around in the front. I didn't know what to say. Good shot by Daily Gould out wide. Fraser putting the pressure on back in the zone. This one comes out. Daily Gould's there easily to get there. Daily Gould whipping it off the boards. Sending it forward, Shapansky putting some pressure on. It gets whipped back down the other direction. Daily Gould, he's got a couple players coming on, goes up to Kolpa. Kolpa looking for Thomas just in front of his stick. Pressure still on though. They whip it forward. Good job, Shapansky taking this one. He's going to dump it into the corner. Line change by Fraser. Kolpa chasing this one down. This one goes out and around. Vela now on the ice. Moon. Kolpa's still out there. Shapansky's still out there. Arvada taking it back and forth. They're skating it around, hoping for a shot. Goes towards Bobo. Easy glove save from Bobo. 3-3 the score. 9:27 left to play. I know there's some people who've come on the recording recently. This is the semifinal game of this state championship for the U14 hockey. So the winner of this game goes on to play Vale Red after this. Madsen taking it down. He's got some space. Sends it across. Looking for Moon. Comes outside. DeGarmo. slowing it down, sends it across to Waldo. Waldo, taking his time. He's going to send it up to Vela. Looks like Vela's playing a forward position right now, which I like to see. Goes back to DeGarmo. DeGarmo, taking his time, skates it up. Madsen launches it in. Comes outside the zone. Madsen sends it back in again. We get on sides. Arvada moving back the other direction. Good job, DeGarmo putting his shoulder on the player. Comes outside to Purdy. Or Waldo, actually. Waldo up to Madsen. Madsen, he's got some speed. He goes across, looks for the shot. He's looking to send it to the middle. Can't quite get it past the Arvada player. This one's going to come outside to Waldo. Waldo over to Moon. Moon can't quite control it. Comes back into the corner. Moon chasing for it. He gets there first. Looking to send it to somebody. Goes under Arvada player. And a good job by Fraser getting back. Goes across to Vela. Vela setting up. Vela shot wide, hard from way out towards the goalie. He's gloved and dropped down. Goes outside, comes out of the zone. Moon needs to get there, and he does. Brings it behind the net. Sends it down. DeGarmo chasing on. We've got Purdy, Madsen, Vela. Moon's in the back right now. Goes outside, Vela, and an Arvada player. Fighting for it in the back. Vela uses his body to get it away from the Arvada player. Good job moving around. Shot towards the goal, and it's covered up by Bobo. And wow, that was a scary one. That one came in, a couple deflections on its way in, and Bobo was on it. Great heads-up play by our goalie. Bobo's had a great game so far. A lot of shots on goal, a lot of deflected pucks. And he was on it, covered it up, and we're safe. Looks like Thomas, Shapansky, and Kopa now out there up front. Daly Gould and Purdy on defense. Purdy in the back. Thomas, good job keeping that one from going behind the net. Oh! I don't know how that went in, but Arvada gets one in the ice. Or in the back of the net. It looked like an odd tip off the stick up in the upper corner of the net, so that's going to make the score 4-3. Arvada on top. Fraser needing to make some movement here to even things up again. 7:22 left to play. Thomas, Kopa, Shapansky up front. Daly Gold and Purdy on defense. Thomas in the middle. Puck goes down. Thomas fighting forward. Pokes at it. Goes outside to Daly Gold. Daly Gold sending it up to Shapansky. Shapansky tries to whip it down to the corner. Arvada gets to it. Thomas trying to get it to Kopa. Kopa goes around the outside. Thomas looks, he's got some space. Moves a couple moves, back and forth, tries to send it into the middle. Gets caught up by an Arvada player. Comes outside. Good job by Daly Gould keeping this one in. Comes outside of the zone. Purdy resetting. Sends it down, looking for Kopa. Kopa, Thomas poking for it. Comes out of the zone, up to Daly Gould. Daly Gould resetting. Sends it into Shapansky. Shapansky looking forward. He's got Kopa if he can use him. This one comes outside. Fraser will reset. Purdy skating down, goes into the zone. Caught up by a couple Arvada players. Puck comes out. Kai Moon now out on the ice. Daly Gould knocking this one forward. Arvada grabs it. Kai, Purdy, putting the pressure on. This one's going to go outside away to Shapansky. Shapansky skating down. He looks for Kopa. Kopa gets a skate on it. Goes back up to Shapansky and off to an Arvada player. And this one's going to go back. Waldo's going to be there. Goes up to Moon. Line change up front. Kai's got some space. Goes past one, past two. He's got three Arvada players there, though, but he's got Vela coming on. Good hit into the boards. And Arvada hoping to get it out of there as they start moving it back. They dump it in, goes in front of the net. Lobo launches it out. Waldo bringing it forward. He's got some time. He's going to just dump it. Goes to an Arvada player. And they're moving back the other direction. Good job, Vela. Poke check. Gets it out of the zone, but they're fighting for it now against the boards. Moon hoping to get an opportunity. Pop forward to Arvada. Shot towards the goal, deflection by Bobo. Madsen goes up, Arvada grabs it. Arvada whips whips it down into the corner, comes around to Waldo. Waldo's got one on. Waldo backhands it, hoping for Moon. Moon gets there, nice little poke through, but Arvada able to grab it, and they're going to bring it back into the zone, but Madsen's there. Arvada again setting up. DeGarmo swatting at it. Vela cutting it back. He's behind the net. He's going to send it back to Waldo. Waldo racing there. Waldo trying to get it out. And he does send it in. It gets out of the zone, but Arvada able to grab it. We need to make some actual progression towards the goal if we want to get one in. 4:22 left to play. Looks like a icing call. Thomas coming on. Shapansky, Kolpa up front. Vela and Purdy on defense. 4-3 the score. Thomas pushing it forward. He's going to have it into the corner. He's looking for someone to pass to. Sends it back to Kolpa. Kolpa shot to his goal. Thomas another opportunity. Oh, deflected wide by the goalie. Another chance in front of the net. Comes outside. Vela skating this one down. Good race here. Deflected wide by Bobo, and good pressure there defensively by Vela. Vela's going to take this one behind the net. Sends it forward to Thomas. Thomas skating it forward, looking up. He's going to chip it forward, but Arvada able to get to it. And they're going to whip it back. Goes to Purdy. Purdy grabs it. Purdy skating it down the lines. Gets knocked against the boards, but able to keep it forward. Thomas chasing into the corner. This one whips around. Kolpa's going to get it on the far side unless Arvada gets there, and they do. Arvada skating down. Good back check there by Purdy. Goes outside. Shapansky backhands. Arvada out of the zone. They've got to wait for everybody to get on sides. Thomas putting the pressure in, hitting to the boards. Vela. Big dump shot. That's going to be an icing call. We'll get a line change. Give the boys a break. 3:09 left to play. Fraser down 4-3. Probably at least a minute out from pulling a goalie, but if that's definitely something I know the coaches are thinking about. I see Coach Waldo calling a timeout, and they're going to probably have that conversation. Is at what point are we going to pull the goalie, get an extra man on the ice, and see if we can dump one in here at the end of the game. 3:09 left to play. Score 3 Fraser, 4 Arvada. Third period. Semi-final game of this state championship. What are your thoughts, Clint?
Time's ticking. We're gonna have to get a little urgency here.
What minute do you think we're pulling Bobo?
I'll be pulling it here in the next 30 seconds.
Next 30 seconds, about 2.5.
Yeah. But 1 point game. I mean, I don't want to go too early.
Yeah. At the same time, there's not another opportunity. This is it.
We need a sense of urgency here, and I think Coach Nicky's going to put that in right now. We'll see what happens here.
All right. Thomas, DeGarmo, Moon, up front, Vela, Purdy on defense. Puck goes down. Moving around, goes to Vela. Vela skates it behind the net. 3 minutes to play. Vela sends it up to Thomas. Thomas tries to get across, deflected off of Arvada player. Arvada swipes on it. Thomas has got some space, brings it to the front. Back forth, backhand to the back of the net. That was amazing! Great job by Thomas as he poke checked that one out of the Arvada team and brought it forward. He had 3 players to go against. Gets past 1, 2, 3. Backhand to the back of the net. Come on, buddy! Score 4-4. 2:51 left to play in this third period. Let's get another one in. We don't need to go to overtime. DeGarmo, Moon, Thomas up front. Moon brings it forward. He's got 2 players to get past. He's going to bring it into the corner. Sends it back to DeGarmo. Goes outside to Purdy. Purdy looking across. He backs it in. Looking for DeGarmo. DeGarmo skating it down. He brings it into the middle. Back and forth. Players trying to stay on sides. DeGarmo brings it across the blue line. Gets tripped up. Goes back to Vela. Vela slowing it down. Kolpa on the ice. Kolpa, great job. Grabs the puck. He's got Moon across if you can see him. Gloved by the goalie. 2:17 left to play in this third period of the semifinals. Fraser Valley Eagles against Arvada Gold. A lot of time, a lot of time. Moon, DeGarmo, Kolpa up front, Vela, Purdy on defense. Puck goes outside, into the corner. Moon chasing after it. DeGarmo able to keep it in the zone. He goes up to Purdy. Purdy sends it back in. Arvada grabs it, but Vela's going to be there. Vela whipping it back down. We've got to get everyone on sides, and we can't get there. So we'll have a face-off near the blue line. All right, we'll take that face-off. Looks like in the middle of the ice. Moon with the face-off. We'll change up on defense. We've got Waldo and Daily Gould. Kolpa, Moon, DeGarmo. Moon with face-off, goes outside. Kolpa's going to get there. Kolpa dumping it across the line. Moon chasing on hard. Good pressure. Comes outside. Waldo trying to keep it in the zone. It comes out. DeGarmo launching it back in there. Kolpa, he's got some space. Can he see Moon across? Goes back and forth. Shot towards the goal. Deflected by an Arvada player, but Moon's there. Moon brings it behind the net. Arvada trying to get it out of the zone. DeGarmo's there. It gets kicked back around. Arvada slowing it down. Trying to set up for something here. This is going to go outside to Waldo. Waldo's got time. Waits for everybody to get on sides and then launches it back in. Kolpa chasing on the far side. Line change. Thomas back in. Puck goes outside. Thomas poking at it. Thomas again. Comes outside of the zone. Crosses back. Kolpa's off sides, but Thomas poking through it. What is the call? I don't know. Oh, it was the offsides. Was a delayed offsides. I saw it earlier, but it took a while. All right, so here we go. We've got a face-off. 1:11 left to go. Thomas, Madsen, Kolpa up front. Vela, Purdy on defense. Puck goes back to Vela. Vela launches it forward, hoping to get Kolpa. Goes into the zone. Arvada trying to move it around. Thomas with some pressure. Whips around. Purdy's going to be there. Comes out of the zone. Everybody got to get on sides. Purdy launching it in. Goes to Arvada. Kolpa's there. Goes to Madsen. Madsen brings it across. Madsen shot towards the goal. Gloved by the goalie. Another great save by Arvada's goalie. 47 seconds left to go. If the boys don't want to go into overtime, they're going to have to get one in here. Moon with the face-off. Thomas, Madsen up there. Vela, Purdy on defense. Puck goes back. Arvada skating it around. 43 seconds. Comes out of the zone. Purdy back and forth. Launches it in. We've got Moon, Thomas in there looking for it. Moon looking to pass it to Thomas. Thomas tries to send it back to Moon, but gets stuck up on an Arvada stick. Fraser sends it to the middle. Oh, man. Moon was there, but it got caught by an Arvada player. Comes outside. Fast break, but Vela's able to get there. 20 seconds left to go on the clock. Whipped around, going for Madsen. Madsen, he's got it. Goes to Thomas. Thomas gets past one, gets past two, gets caught up by the Arvada sticks. Can't get through both of them, but we're going to have it into the boards. We're going to have about 8 seconds left to go. It'll be a face-off down on Arvada's side of the ice. So this is kind of one of those one-moment opportunities here. Really just enough time for the face-off, maybe a quick shot. But it's going to be the give and go as fast as they can. Madsen, so excited about scoring right here. He's falling on the ice. Moon sends it outside. Oh, Fraser can't get there, but they're coming down the other direction. 4 seconds. It's a good press. Vela with the face. Oh, good job. And that's the end of the period. Great defense by Vela, as that was a scary one as he moved down. And I thought they at least might get a shot on goal, but Vela put the pressure on. And kept the Arvada Gold from taking a shot there. So we're going to have overtime. I believe that in overtime in this play, we end up going 3v3. And so it'll be a pretty high-intensity play going on here. What are you thinking there? That was a little scary at the end there.
Hey,
great job by
there, but yeah.
Oh, I know.
That score, but yeah, some bonus hockey for us all.
Yes.
Just 'cause we're having so much fun over here.
Man, my voice is going to be gone by the end of this game. Let's hope it's needed for somebody else to do it next game.
I know, it's Owen's birthday.
Hey, what's going on here?
Looks like we're still pretty good.
I thought I did something and stopped the footage. This is not the time in the tournament to lose our coverage for those of you guys watching. Hey, some of you guys, give some thumbs up if you're enjoying this game. There's 25 of you out there watching. I love it.
It looks like
27.
maybe 3-on-3 hockey here, but
Yeah, it should be 3-on-3 hockey. 4-4 the score.
they have a 2-minute timer to see if they end up with a Who are we going to bring out on our 3-man line here, man?
You know, I mean, I think definitely Moon. I'd say Bella. Looks like Moon Bella DeGarmo. I think it's a good front. Yep. And they'll want to be ready for the subs as well, so. All right, we've got Moon, Bella, DeGarmo starting up front. Looks like Thomas, Purdy, Madsen are maybe coming in next. Here we go. Got to get the clock reset. Everybody's ready. There's a minute 25 left to go on the clock. Moon's going to take the face-off. DeGarmo up there. Bella's going to be the defensive man, but on 3-on-3, there's really everybody's defense and everybody's offense. Puck going down. Puck dropped. Goes back. Moon takes it through. He's got some space. He's going to dump it in. He's going to chase it down. Bella waiting up top. Arvada trying to kick it out. Moon's down. He's going to need to skate hard. We got a 3-on-2. Good job by DeGarmo. Deflected high and wide. Moon sending it up, hoping to get to DeGarmo. Goes outside. Bella's going to skate this one. He's going to take his time. Slows the play. Good job. Bella gets past. He goes past the blue line. Who's he going to pass to? He's taking his time. That's good. Goes back to DeGarmo. DeGarmo back to Bella. Lungs breathing. Goes up there to DeGarmo. DeGarmo pokes it forward, looking for Moon. Moon gets it. Comes off his skate. Arvada ends up with it. Arvada, now they're resetting. Trying to take some time. Arvada makes a line change. It's one player off at least. Good job by DeGarmo keeping the pressure on. It's a tough balance of pressure, but not wanting to get burned. Moon pushing, comes off the stick of the Arvada player. Good job, good poke by Vela. Vela bringing it forward. Vela, he's got Moon if he can see him. Vela shot towards the goal, deflected off the goalie. Caught by Vela, his own deflection, up high and wide. Thomas is now on the ice. Vela cuts it back. Vela moving it towards the middle. Shot towards the goal, deflected off the side of the net. Arvada trying to bring it back the other direction. Thomas, Vela, Moon on the ice. Arvada slowing it down. Puck goes outside. Arvada bringing it towards the net. Shot towards the goal, goes way wide. Moon's there. Moon's going to slap this one down, and that's going to be, I believe, an icing call. No, he's going to get there. Slow enough. Gives everybody a line change. They got to get that line change quick, though. Madsen coming on. Thomas, Madsen, Purdy on the ice. Thomas pushing forward. Shot towards the goal. Good glove by Bobo. It was a powerful shot from way outside. So we'll have a face-off down on the Fraser side of the ice. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left to play. Thomas with the face-off. Thomas, Purdy, Madsen out there. Puck was sitting there. Arvada able to grab it, send it up to the point. Shot. Oh, good job by Bobo through traffic. Gets the glove on it. Arvada looking to send it to the middle. They've got somebody. Yes, Bobo. Great save. Wide open opportunity there. Arvada sending it around. They're moving the puck well. Shot towards the goal. Another save by Bobo. All right, line change for Fraser. We've got Copa coming in. DeGarmo coming back in. Vela coming back in. So Copa, Vela, DeGarmo. I believe it will be DeGarmo taking the face-off. 2:36 left to play. Puck, DeGarmo gets it. He's going to swing it around. He's got some time. Looking up for Kolpa, goes to Kolpa. Kolpa onto the corner. Kolpa has got some space. Moves back and forth, but 3 players there. Fraser not able to give him some support. Goes off the Arvada stick. Fraser setting up for the defense. Good job by DeGarmo. Oh, almost an opportunity there as DeGarmo had a great little poke. Vela grabs it. Vela slowing things down. Brings it behind the net. Goes up to Kolpa. Oh, good idea. Almost able to get Kolpa's stick, and that would have been a nice fast break opportunity towards the goal. 2:02 left to play. Looks like we're going to bring Moon in for Kolpa. Moon, DeGarmo, Vela is the line we started with. .202 left to go in this overtime, first overtime. Puck goes down. Vela skating this one forward. He cuts it back, slows things down a little bit. I like this. We've got 30 viewers online here. Goes up. Moon tries to shoulder into a player. Arvada's going to get it, but Moon's putting some pressure on. Oh, man. Moon got the pressure, but now Arvada's coming back the other direction. We're going to have a 3-on-2. And they're going to bring it outside. Shot deflected. Oh, good job by DeGarmo getting that one out. It was in front of the net, and DeGarmo took his time to make sure it didn't stay there. He's going to go up to Moon. Gets past Moon's stick. Arvada resetting. Oh, man, here we go again. Another 3-on-2 play, but nope. Good job. Good poke. Fraser able to slow it down. 1:17 left to go. Moon's got the puck. Sends it across to DeGarmo. DeGarmo brings it in. He tries to make a cut. Arvada gets a stick on it, but this one's going to go around the back, and Moon's going to be there. Moon, bring it out. He's got Vela up top if he can use him. Sends it back to Vela. Vela, bring it outside. Tries to send it to the middle, but comes off of a player's skate. And it's going to come outside. Line change. Thomas coming in. DeGarmo coming off. Goes up to Vela. Oh, really good pass. Vela can't quite get it with the backhand. We're going to have a face-off down on Fraser's side of the ice. 48 seconds left to go in this first overtime. Okay, so I think it's just one overtime and then straight into shootouts. So 48 seconds left, and then it's going to be player against goalie to finish things off. Thomas to the face-off. Purdy, Kolpa in there. Thomas sends it through. Oh no! Shot! Oh, great glove by Bobo! That was an amazing opportunity for Arvada. Really high shot. And Bobo was on it with that glove save. He has kept this thing going. 44 seconds left to play. Comes outside. Thomas fighting for it. Goes to Purdy. Purdy into the corner. Thomas going to help. Thomas getting his stick in there. It's pinched into the boards. 32 seconds. Thomas is able to skate out with it. Thomas moving. He moves it down. He's got Kolpa. Goes forward. Thomas gets past one. Oh, gets caught up, but Kolpa gets a stick on it. And this one's going to come back. Back check by Thomas. Good job. Oh, they're going to... No penalty. Kolpa swats at it. 11 seconds left to go. Arvada might get a shot on here. Arvada takes a shot. Good save by Bobo. Once again. Six seconds. One more face-off down on Fraser's side of the ice. We've got Purdy, DeGarmo, Purdy, Moon, Vela. Puck goes to the middle. Purdy's going to skate with it. 3 seconds left to go. He's got to move it fast now. He's going to dish it down. Looks like we're looking for the penalty shots. One-on-one. Mono e-goalie. It'll be interesting to see who they bring out on Fraser's side for these penalty shots. What a game. 4-4 the score. You kind of hate to see it come down to this at the end. But man, Bobo has been on fire this overtime and really the whole game. He's made some hard saves. But that overtime, Bobo, Mr. Ridge Bobo, just came up strong for the Fraser Valley Eagles. Going until they do the first three. Whoever's up on the first three, and if it's first 2-3 or after the first 3 shooters, whoever's on top?
Correct.
Yeah.
And then if it's tied, it'll just be one more and one more.
All right, so we're going to have Arvada starting off. You guys probably all know this, but it looks like they'll do 3 skaters in for the shot. And after both teams have done 3 skaters, whoever's on top after that ends up with the win. I believe it's tied at that point, and it'll go into 1 player after 1 player. So here Arvada coming down the ice. Ridge Bobo. And that one goes in. So Arvada strikes on their first effort. Good move. Looks like Vela, Mr. Johnny Vela, taking the shot over here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Here we go, Vela coming down. So moving back the other direction. Come on, Reggie. Like we're bringing Mr. Kai Moon out next. Saved by Arvada. All right, it's 1-1. Skaters. So really, it comes down to if one of these 2 last skaters get it in the back of the net. Actually, if only one of them gets it in, that'll be it. Yeah, glove save by Ridge. Looks like Mr. Judah Thomas coming out on the ice. He gets this one in the back of the net, that'll be the end of the game, and we'll go into the final game. Yeah! That's it, boys! That's the game! We're going into the finals! Come on, great full team effort! Way to go, Ridge, man! That game goes to Ridge Bobo. I don't know how many saves he had in that overtime, but he did an amazing job. Great job, boys. Oh, the pressure. The pressure. Look at these fans, so excited. Come on. Woo! I'm shaking here. I'm shaking. Great job, boys. Here we go. Game against Vail for the finals. And that guy right there, Mr. Ridge Bobo. Wow, what a great overtime goalie show by Mr. Bobo. Ridge. Oh, so exciting. All right, folks. Well, we'll be picking it up. I think it's, don't quote me on it. Someone said 3 o'clock, but I'm not sure if that's right. I don't want you to miss the game. So talk to people smarter than I am on when this final will be taking place. As these boys come to the middle of the ice, encourage each other. Yes. That was a game. That was a game. right, signing off. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you this afternoon.